When Cassandra Brooks walked into the Uber headquarters that morning, the tension in the air was thick enough to cut. As the first black woman to ever serve as CEO of a global tech giant, every move she made was scrutinized by investors and the media alike. But today was different today. The future of Uber's $500 million European expansion depended on a single meeting. Overnight, their deal with a major international conglomerate was on the verge of collapse after a misunderstanding. During negotiations in Zurich, translators had failed, and investors were pulling out due to communication errors. Cassandra's board members urged her not to attend the meeting personally. Let the lawyers handle it, they said. You're too valuable to risk embarrassment. But Cassandra wasn't one to hide behind titles. Dressed in a sharp black suit and calm determination, she entered the glass conference room where 12 foreign executives sat in silence, their faces a blend of suspicion and arrogance. The meeting began in German, then switched to French, then Mandarin. The investors spoke quickly, testing her comprehension. Cassandra listened, her expression unreadable. After 10 minutes of confusion from her own team, she calmly raised a hand and said, in flawless French, "Permettez-moi d'expliquer." The room froze. The executives turned, stunned. Cassandra continued in their native tongues, one after another: French, German, Mandarin, Arabic, and even Swahili, explaining Uber's strategy, its commitment to cultural inclusion, and its vision for their markets. Every word flowed with confidence and precision. She didn't just translate, she connected. The Chinese executive smiled for the first time that day. The French representative leaned forward, listening intently. When she ended her speech in perfect Italian, "Siamo una famiglia globale," the room erupted in applause. Her own board sat speechless, some with tears in their eyes. What translators, PR specialists, and negotiators couldn't achieve in weeks, Cassandra did in 40 minutes through the power of understanding and respect. By the time the meeting ended, the conglomerate not only agreed to reinstate the $500 million deal but offered an additional partnership for Africa and Asia. When reporters later asked how she'd learned so many languages, Cassandra simply smiled. "I grew up in a neighborhood where every voice was different," she said. "If you listen closely, the world teaches you everything." That day, the headlines read, "Black Woman CEO Saves Uber with Her Words, Speaks 9 Languages, Wins $500 million Deal." But to Cassandra, it wasn't about saving a company, it was about proving that brilliance has no color, and power speaks every language.